Chicken and veggies, chicken and veggies, chicken and veggies. That's what all the doctors want us to eat, right? Well, if you don't know what you're doing, that can be really boring. Luckily for you, me, my family, your family, I do know what I'm doing. So, get some chicken, get some veggies, get some rice, head east, and let's go make some Kung Pao chicken.
So we don't want to cut chicken on a wooden cutting board, that's gross. So grab yourself a plastic cutting board and your knife, and then go get your chicken. Today, I have a package of 2 chicken breasts. You can use chicken thighs if you want. Take those out, and now we're going to cut them into about quarter size to half-inch pieces. Turn it over, and then we cut that direction. And the tail is always going to be a little bit smaller in pieces, that's fine. But we want the majority of the pieces to be about that big. Finish cutting that, cut the other breast. Turn and cut. After that, if you get it all cut, we're going to take a bowl and we're going to put all of that chicken into the bowl. Just like that. Good medium-sized bowl. We're going to marinate. Now we're going to wash our chickeny hands. That's gross. I do normally wear gloves when I cut raw meat, but I didn't have any today. For today's marinade, we're going to be using cornstarch, soy sauce, rice vinegar, and some garlic powder with some salt too. That's all you need. And I will give you actual measurements below, but for the soy sauce, about 4 to 5 glugs, a couple shakes of garlic powder, 2 to 3 glugs of rice vinegar, and a mountain of cornstarch, maybe 2. Start to put that together with your spoon, and then quickly you're going to transfer to your hand. Just give that all a good squeeze. Kids love doing this, so you have them around, they can do this too. Once that's all nice mixed together, looking like that, grab the top to your bowl or some press and seal or saran wrap or whatever, and we're just going to cover that up and let it marinate in the fridge for a few hours. If you don't have that kind of time, 30 minutes should work too. While that's marinating and we're close to cooking time, we're going to start the rice. That is about 2 cups of rice, and I have a fun trick. I never measure rice and water anymore, but before we start cooking the rice, we got to rinse it. So put it all in the pot, cold water, and swirl it around with your hand. Then dump that water out, and you're going to do that pretty much until the water runs clear-ish. Everyone always says, till the water runs clear, till the water runs clear, but I've never gotten it to run clear. So just going to do it over and over again until you get mostly clear water. Then, my trick, take your finger, you want water to come up to just above your fingernail to your first knuckle. And that should be enough water. Put that over medium-high heat to get it to start to boil. I like to add a little bit of butter. And a pinch of salt. Turn the heat on to high to get it to boil. And we're going to find the lid. There it is. Cover and boil. Now, while the rice is cooking, we're going to cut our veggies. The only veggies I'm going to put in here today is asparagus, but I've also been known to do some bell pepper, maybe some onion. It's up to you, really. Broccoli is always a good one. We're going to cut these into 3 slices. Slices? That's not the right word. 3 sections? 3 columns? Something like that. You get the idea. Look at the video. Now that the rice has come to a boil, I'm doing a big faux pas. Opening it up, give it a good stir, turn the heat down to low and cover and let cook. For my kitchen, it's about 20 minutes, but I live at altitude. Your kitchen might be less time, might be more time. I couldn't tell you. Now, before we cook the meat, we do have to make a sauce to go with it. So grab yourself a bowl, and in it, we're going to put soy sauce, some toasted sesame seed oil, and this one's pretty important. It gives it that good Asian takeout flavor. Some sugar, some wine. Don't forget, drink your wine before you add it. Just a little bit. More cornstarch. Just enough to help thicken the sauce when it cooks. And we're going to give that a stir. My secret ingredient for this whole thing is MSG. Don't believe the big conspiracy theories on MSG. MSG is a natural occurring substance in food. This is just a concentrated version of it. It's not bad for you. You're gonna be okay. I promise. And it makes your food taste really good. It gives it that umami flavor. Now, grab yourself a skillet. Turn the heat on. Grab some oil. Here I'm just using regular vegetable oil, but you just use whatever high heat oil you want. And you're gonna add a good amount because we're gonna pan fry this chicken. Now that the pan is heated up, I like to add one piece of chicken to make sure that it's good and hot. And we're gonna do this in batches so we don't cool down the pan too much. That is gonna be your enemy if you add too much chicken at once. The chicken will stick to the bottom of a pan a little bit, but it's okay. Once that first batch is done, we're gonna move it to a plate with a paper towel. And we're not gonna be cooking the chicken the entire way, just most of the way, because it is gonna kind of finish cooking once we get everything in there. Here I'm switching to a spider spatula, which is very useful when frying food. And then we add the rest of the chicken in once the pan reheats, and we're gonna let that cook for a few minutes. There we go. That's kind of what we're looking for with this chicken, right? Getting some nice color on it, and now we're gonna take that out. The thing I like about the spider here is that it lets you get a lot of chicken at once, and it will also help drain the oil off the chicken. Now we're gonna get rid of most of this oil, leaving just a little bit. And we're gonna grate in some ginger. Here I have about probably a teaspoon and a half of ginger. Make sure to get that stuff on the bottom. Some red chili flakes. Now, make sure to open up your windows on this because they get smoky and irritate and you will start coughing. So make sure to have a good cross breeze going. Once the chili flakes have darkened in color, almost black, we're gonna add our vegetables in. Give those a good stir. We're just going for a good pan roast on these. And if you feel like you need more oil, add it. Once those vegetables get cooked, we're gonna add in our chicken back in. Mix it all together. And then we're gonna add our sauce. Make sure to give it a good stir again because that cornstarch can settle at the bottom and we want all of it in there. Let that all come together and cook. That sauce will thicken up and coat everything nicely, just like that. Look at that, fresh and clean. Now let's check the rice. Grab a fork. That's looking pretty good. Use the fork to fluff the rice so it doesn't stick together.
Healthy, easy, delicious Kung Pow chicken. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry, those smoked peppers are still in the air, but what was I saying? Yes. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Join us on Discord. Leave a comment below. And you know what? If you want a little soy sauce to this, that's fine. Anything you want to make this. Anything else to say, little one? All right. Yeah, she likes chicken too. All right. Let's go eat this. And I'll see you on the next video.